Love that song. Love Willie Nelson. For the 24th time this Sunday, musicians take to the stage for Farm Aid. The annual concert to raise money for struggling family farmers is the brainchild of Willie Nelson. He's joining us now from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Willie, thanks very much for coming in. Thanks for what you're doing, your music, the Farm Aid. Has the situation of American family farmers over these past 25 years gotten better or worse?
Well, it's gotten worse because in the beginning we had about 8 million small family farms when everything was good, when everybody was doing well and the country was doing well. And the farmers were getting what they call a 100% parity, which is the full cost of production and labor. But after the war, they dropped that to a sliding, say, 60 to a 70 parity, and since then we've been losing farmers by the millions. Now we have probably less than 2 million, and we're losing 400 or 500 a week. So
what if anything, can be done about that?
Well, one thing that we can do is get people to talk to their representatives and tell them we need a farm bill that will take care of the small family farmer and the local sustainable agriculture, so we don't have to go 1,000 miles away for our breakfast. There's somebody over there who will grow it for us. So I think we need to start thinking locally and sustainable.
Because you believe that's even more, that's a lot healthier too, if the product is organic and it's local as opposed to imports or sort of being driven across the country.
Absolutely, especially in places like farmers markets or even in your area where you know a farmer out there. You know what he's growing, and you can make a deal with him to grow food for you. It's being done all over, and it turns out to be a great idea to have somebody in your area growing your vegetables for you.
But usually those organic vegetables, the homegrown stuff, turns out to be more expensive than the stuff you're getting in the supermarkets that are either imported or come from the huge agro-business farms. Is that right?
Well, if you start adding the health costs of pouring all that poison into your body that you're getting with all the extra stuff they put into food these days, the costs are really much lower when you do pay a couple of cents more for organic food. And it's just better for you.
Just healthier. You met recently with the Agriculture Secretary, Tom Vilsack. What did you say to him?
Oh, he's a great guy, and he's really open to helping the farmers, and I think he's going to be at Farm Aid this year. So he was helpful in helping us figure out a way to give the dairy farmers more money, to start out maybe talking about those guys because they're in serious trouble, and then grow from there and help the rest of the small family farmers.
I know the Farm Aid concert is this Sunday, Willie, but I see that guitar and I see Willie Nelson. I know you've collaborated over the years with Bob Dylan, who's a legend, the great Bob Dylan. I wonder if you want to share with our viewers something special.
Well, I'd love to. You know, Bob and I talked a few years ago about writing a song for the farmers, and so one day I got a tape with Bob humming along on a already finished track, and da 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 heartland. So he said, finish it. So really what I did is I wrote another verse and sent it back, and we did that back and forth a few times. So I'll sing you a couple of verses if you got time.
We definitely have the time, but you can make it even more than just a couple.
All right. There's a home place under fire tonight in the heartland, and the bankers are taking my home and my land from me. There's a big aching hole in my chest now where my heart was, and a hole in the sky where God used to be. My American dream fell apart at the seams. You tell me what it means. You tell me what it means. There's a home place under fire tonight in the heartland, and the bankers are taking the homes and the land away. There's a young boy closing his eyes tonight in the heartland, who will wake up a man with some land and a loan he can't pay. His American dream fell apart at the seams. tell me what it means. You tell me what it means.